Hey guys, I'm Jeremy Patton, and I am creating a YouTube channel. So there's that. I wanted to make this video to talk about what my YouTube channel is going to be about. I recently came to terms with the fact that in order to advance economically in this world, I am going to have to put something in my name, and I am going to have to, you know, run a company that I, create. And so, in doing so, I have came up with a business concept, and I started doing some research into how to go about turning the concept of a business into an actual business. And in doing so, I realized that there's a lot of information that I did not know that goes into creating a business. And I realized that there's a lot of misleading information out there as well. And so, what I want to do, or the purpose of this YouTube channel, is basically to bring you along the ride as far as me creating a company and trying to build a brand behind the company, and the different avenues and the different things that it takes or that goes into creating a company. For example, there's a lot of legal aspects as far as like business licenses and registrations with the IRS and all those ordeals. So we're gonna go over a lot of that. There's a lot of information as far as planning and having business structures and having an actual business plan, and we will go into deep detail as far as those different topics and whatnot. There's a lot of things that go into the mental mindset and aspect behind creating something on your own. I am still currently a full-time employee working for somebody else. So I do have a 9-to-5 job, and so even with that, there's a lot that goes into balancing the two. We'll talk about a little bit of that. And throughout this whole ordeal, I in no way, shape, or form want you to be under the impression that I am an expert on any particular subject. I am simply here to, share the information that I learned along the way. There are a lot of sources with a lot of experts that do talk about specific topics. And that's a resource in which I get my information. I also have been going to and have learned about specific credible sources. Like there's a lot of governmental sites that are out there that you have to go through to register, various things. And, and so through my learning period, I will share with you the best of my ability what it is that I learn along the way. And I encourage you to try to come up with a business plan of yourself. Try to come up with a business concept yourself, and go through this whole process with me. Because if you have a business idea or idea at all, and as far as like changing the world, then essentially you could create your business. And that's pretty much the crossroads where I'm at. I came up with a concept, and I think that the world could use it. And so now I am trying to lay down the foundation to not only launch correctly, I am trying to lay the foundation on how to manage and operate correctly. And I am trying to make sure that I plan for the different risks involved and whatnot, and trying to make sure that I create something that not only will be beneficial for me, but also be beneficial for, my, clients or, customers and whatnot. And it will be, something that is not only successful financially, but also successful in, whatever or my goals are as far as the company and the company values and whatnot. So essentially, anytime you create a business or whatever, the main thing is, how will it affect the world? Does anyone in the world need it? If it is a product that people in the world need, then then it's an item or a product that essentially is needed and that you can create and be successful at. You'll have your target audience and stuff like that. And we'll go into all that, later on in a different video and stuff. But again, this whole video or this whole channel is me sharing my information with you. And if you have a coworker or a family member or something like that, and there's ever a time where they're asking you, hey, I don't know, what to do. I have this concept or whatever. Hopefully, either A, you got some information from me, or B, you could point them in my direction, and hopefully, I could help them figure out at least a sense of direction on, how to find more information, or they could follow my advice and my direction and the way I go, and hopefully that will help out somebody. At the end of the day, if we're not trying to help out people, what are we living for then? If we're not trying to make the world a better place for someone, then what are we doing? So that's my goal. As far as following me, you could find me on all social media platforms. Just search my name, Jeremy Patton. And as far as YouTube, the channel is officially called Building a Brand with Jeremy Patton. When I upload videos, if you ever hear misleading information or information that is not clear, please leave comments, please leave suggestions. I definitely will be on top of my comments, and I will definitely do my best to clarify any information that may be taken the wrong way or whatnot. And I will provide my official sources in where I got the information from, because I'm not going to make up something out of the hat and say, hey, this is the way you're supposed to do it, because that, and expect you to follow it and whatnot. Now, that being said, disclaimer: I am not a lawyer. I am not an expert or a professional in any of these topics. So if you're looking for those things, again, there are other sources. And if you need help finding specific sources, you can always reach out to me or leave a comment, and I'll try to respond with additional sources of information. If you have any specific topics or areas that you want light to be shined on, leave it in the comments, and I will share with you and provide with you the information that I know. And if it's something that I do not know, then I will look it up, research it, and from there I will provide you with the information from there. Now, with that being said, welcome to my channel. Invite your friends, your family, whatnot. Like, comment, all that stuff. Subscribe so you get new videos and notifications of new content that is uploaded. And thank you for joining. This has been the first episode of Building a Brand with Jeremy Patton.